Hello, Zero here, and welcome to another episode of the Manager series, a 100% lore playthrough of Lobotomy Corporation. So we're just going to be continuing what we did. Hopefully we can finish the Nameless Fetus. I couldn't do it the previous episode because Haru was tied up with the Child of the Galaxy, but since now we've got the Child of the Galaxy fully researched, we can now move on to doing this guy. Now, I could max out Haru's fortitude, I think, in this episode, but for our other people, I can farm both attachment and instinct to one of the guys. I could do Adam, I can do Christopher, but I think Christopher would be the best approach. So I'm going to have black damage defense. So it's just 2 and 3, and just as long as Christopher survives the first encounter, I think we are going to need to worry. On the other hand, Christopher is already as Justice 3, which will probably mean you can already use Solemn Lament. Yes. Right, Christopher's going to be working on this guy. So a bit of Temperance, then mixed in with some Fortitude. I think I'll just do 2 to 3 Fortitude, and everything else would be Temperance. Haru will be continuing on the Nameless Fetus, and this guy, on the other hand, maybe I'll just try using Haru on it. Then if we already have we're okay with it, I can send Adam over to complete the whole thing. I'll just prioritize Haru to do the thing with the Nameless Fetus. So for that, I can just give something better to Adam. Haru? This is 0.6. This is 0.7. I think 0.7 is better. Avab 0.7 is better than Hey 0.6. So yeah, I don't think I need to build it now, but why not? Let's just hire the next. So after Tom, we've got Raika. Raika is very basic agent. 2-9. No, Raika is not the 2-9, that's 50. 193. 193. 93. 3. It's kind of weird. Did Raika have green hair? Anyway, doesn't matter. So eyes have 12, 3, and 0. Okay, I recognize the face, but the hair, I'm not really sure on Raika. Right, and the useful basic stuff only. And sure. And just a basic, I don't have red eyes anymore. Just use horn. Don't need to spend a lot of time thinking about what we can do with Raika. And yeah. We can begin. Now, first things first. Let's see what we can do with a new person. So it's 3. Alright, think I can just send Adam over. I'll just send Adam directly over. Then this one's gonna be Haru, and this one is going to be Super. Attachment doesn't seem to be great. And having a fab armor really helps. Is it enough? Yes. So it doesn't escape, but if you fail and lose that single cliff off counter, someone's going to die. Hopefully it's a clerk, but if you're unlucky, well. Alright. Lots of new lore. Anyway, so we ended with was a vegetarian. Now we can proceed to the last part. Excerpt from an employee's diary. I'm Polly. I've worked for the Lobotomy Corporation for about a month now. My parents are really proud of me for getting into a wing like this, and all my friends are jealous of me. I still make a lot of mistakes, but someday I'll be as capable as my co-workers. There's a special employees-only event held by our company. No one knows when or why this event is held. Even my co-worker who's been here for 5 years doesn't seem to know. When the event starts, a giant roulette begins to spin. Everyone stops what they're doing to stare at the roulette and see who will be the lucky winner, with desperate looks on their faces. The name of every single employee is written on that roulette. Whoever ends up being selected, they're extremely lucky. They'll be promoted and transferred to another branch of the company, headquarters. In addition, their family will be gifted with an unimaginable fortune. At the headquarters, you don't have to worry about being attacked by abnormalities or need to bid farewell to your dead colleagues. My senior, redacted, really hopes that they'll get picked eventually. You see, their father got into an accident one day, and it takes a lot of money to keep him alive and well. Really hope the roulette picks redacted someday. When my senior's name showed up on the roulette, I congratulated them with all my heart. Though they didn't seem too happy for some reason. Others gave them a hug one by one. Everyone was crying for some reason. They said goodbye to me, shedding tears while trying to force a smile. I haven't seen them since. I'm sure they're working under much better conditions with a really nice salary. But when I try to bring them up in conversation, people stop talking as if I've spoken some sort of taboo. I still remember the last thing they said to me before they left. One day you'll understand the meaning of the desperation in their faces when the roulette spins. The manager holds the specific right to call a special event for all employees in the facility without any cause for occasion. When the event starts, a giant roulette will spin and select one lucky employee's name. That employee will be promoted, transferred to a different branch, and their family will receive a yearly pension. No personnel are allowed to invade the manager's right to hold this event. Following information is forbidden to the public eye. Conditions to hold the event. So, I think the diary part is only up to here. So this is more of part of the description. Conditions required to hold the event. Data access restricted. Data access restricted. The crying of the nameless fetus has reached its peak. The roulette will select an employee that satisfies one of the conditions below. Questions the true purpose of the company, conducts or plans unauthorized experiments with abnormalities, maintains an excessive curiosity about abnormalities, and conducts or plans unauthorized observation on them. Is incapable of working due to physical or psychological trauma. Unauthorized signifies that it is unauthorized by a corporation or Angela. Following actions will be taken with the employee selected by the roulette. sponging all records the company has about the employee, sacrificing the employee to the abnormality, informing the employee's family that they have been transferred to another branch. So, yeah, Nameless Fetus. It will continue wreaking havoc on the company. Cliff will counter all nearby abnormalities, and until you sacrifice someone. And it will be a roulette. Thankfully, if you've got high instinct like what we have with Haru, it's really not an issue. Well, hopefully not that of an issue. Alright, since we've done that, we can now focus more on this new guy. So that was just okay. We'll try something else. When the work result was normal, Cliff was counter lowered with a normal probability. So this might be near reaching. So no gift, huh? So when will they get a token? Successful work. Well, that was successful work. They didn't get the token. Okay, they got the token. Alright. More work for Nameless Fetus, and we're just going to hopefully get something out of it. See what we can try next. Alright, you already tried attachment. Let's try insights. Try Adam. Where is Santa for those unhappy? Okay. Suing looks crude, but the effort put into making it was nothing but obsessively shrewd. Christmas. Oh, the hideous carnival. Every Christmas, I was filled with the urge to pluck out the tongues of those who sing carols. Who 249 roams around without purpose. He wants to give away its piles of gifts. I mean, it's better, but when the work result was bad, the clay was counter lured with a high probability. And escape slowly moves throughout the facility, inflicting white damage to employees near it. Huh. So this might breach. Let's try something else. 3. It's all this one's 3. Let's try repression. Alright, I'll just keep people here because this might breach. Alright, it didn't breach. So we're still good. Syrinx. This was decent, very fast, long. The damage is low, but it's better than the old lady's gun. Right. I mean, I need to use instinct a couple of times for Christopher, so they can work on Nameless Fetus afterwards. Right. Depression. Let's let it heal for a bit first. Who needs a shy look? Can send London over for the shy look, just for the attachment work. Or I can send Velasquez. Sure, I can send Velasquez over. As for this guy, Punishing Bird, Quinn can do it. Then let's slow down time. Just 35 seconds. Still bad. Alright. Alright, got that. So repression is bad. This will probably breach. So let's get ready our employees to fight the guy, especially Haru. Right, breach, breach, breach. Alright, as expected, it breached. So it deals white damage. She got a lot of white shields, at least 7. And it's dead. Well, I guess that was something. So much for that. Bear took a bit of damage though. Right, those guys don't need to move, really move. Okay, so repression's bad. Let's for that. Send Christopher over. Send Haru over for farming. And Adam. Let's try Instinct. Within the rusty sleigh bells are a jingle. Christmas begins. Colorful lights were as bright as Christmas, and stars every nightmare. So, yeah, it seems that... Oh, let's just read the lore before I give my thoughts. An old card attached to the abnormality. Merry Christmas. Santa rushes along at night to deliver presents to happy kids who don't cry. Rudolph, the red-nosed reindeer, shines his nose so bright through the fog while tucking along a sleigh full of presents, guiding it along tonight. Every happy kid around the world deserves a present. From afar, the abnormality resembles a Santa Claus atop a sleigh, but upon closer inspection, it is completely different from its description in common folklore. Contrary to the titular character Rudolph, the sleigh drags the reindeer along. You observe 3 different portions of the abnormality separately. So it's a weird abomination related to Santa. I think we need the gun first. We don't really need another hay, but another long-range weapon is always nice. So repression is bad. Attachment, insight are good-ish. So let's try. All right, let's try insight. Insight should be high, huh? Let's try attachment. It's common. What's insight? It should have been high. That's kind of weird. But I mean, that's what happened. So I really can't do much about it. Alright. Hopefully Haru should be level 5 in terms of fortitude at the end of this day. Then tomorrow I can farm prudence. Or... yeah, I can farm prudence so they can get the 5-5. Really don't have any major escaping abnormality, so nothing really crazy. And we got Letitia, which pretty much snipes the crap out of them. And there's the bird. This annoying bird. And they can attack. I really don't care. Can heal. Yep, can heal. So finally, we got a good result. Okay, instinct is but inside is okay. It's a good place to farm. Now, more unlocked lore for this abnormality. Rudolph, an organic entity in colors of green, red, and white that appears to be a horse or a deer. Its muscles do not seem to move, but many of our staff report movement in the eyes. Some even say that they've made eye contact with it. There is a 30 centimeter diameter hole in its abdomen. Our employees later reported that the hole was empty. Okay, let's take a look. Is there a hole? It's really not that visible at this point. But yeah, it's a weird red, green, and white Rudolph. I think just one more for Christopher. Oh, let's just go with attachment work. I'm fine with triggering the 4. So just we can assure that we are fully farmed. I don't really want to waste a lot of time later on avoiding the dawn when we can safely farm right now. I can even let Haru start farming this one. So it's Rudolza of the sleigh. It's not Rudolph, it's Rudolza. Santa, a mysterious and transparent organic entity on top of Rudolph. It is full of what seems to be human organs, all of which function normally. The sleigh. The size is similar to that of a child's. Plating looks like organic skin, and there are white runners attached to the bottom. The accessories of the sleigh are replaced with stiff, severed hands. Unknown objects are carefully wrapped in gifts. Many employees try to open these gifts, but failed. Rumor has it that they can only be opened on Christmas Day. Okay. So there are gifts inside of that. At least that's what they say. Mako suit is decent. The black is kind of problematic though. But the weapon is a normal speed weapon, which is good. And it deals black damage. Alright, Adam. Do it again. Haru and more focus. Maybe I can let the meltdown occur. I'll just let the meltdown occur so we can continue farming this. I don't expect Haru to fail anytime soon. But we can fail. There's still a chance. Now for the last unlock. It's got 2 Cliff Off counters and it's weak against red damage. And the final unlock. These 3 elements are crudely sewn together. Dr. Blank suggested that all 3 parts may be from a single body. Whoever made the thing must have great hatred for Christmas. Well, that or they've never seen Santa Claus. So, yeah. So, This is, as we've seen from some of the flavor text, seems that whoever created this, or as we know what abnormalities are, whoever this was extracted from had a weird sense of what Christmas is. They wanted to tear out the tongues of those who were celebrating Christmas. So the former seems to be like me. They hate Christmas and they have this sort of weird a weird image, I think, of what Christmas is. And Adam now has that hat. More SP. And let's see what the meltdown will be. Pretty mild, to be honest. No need a mirror adjustment. Velasquez can use that. And finally, Christopher. Oh, a bad luck streak. Can lose the PE. I don't mind. We're gonna produce enough PE anyway. So it's gonna be normal. Is it going to breach? And I finally got the Syrinx. Yep, it breached, but again, really not worried about this guy. Can breach all at once. That music was weird. As long as I didn't hear a glass breaking sound, we should be fine. That means the shields were working, so again, not an issue for us. Just one last and we can end this day. Kinda weird that we got the trumpet though. Right, that's Resulta. And that's the day. Christopher is now level 4. And we got enough temperance so we can work on... We can now work on pumping up our fortitude again to level 5, just like what Haru did. Now Adam is now level 4 for prudence, so I'm just going to switch him around. Christopher is going to be working on that. Haru is going to max out prudence. And if once Haru maxes out prudence, I think Haru would be now level 5. But with a fortitude 5, Haru should be able to equip an Aleph. Now, day 14, so we got this. As the prayer shall inevitably end with the eternal despair of its worshipper. Our Bear Brand beer. I'm not going to say anything. Alright. When I said I was different from the others, I detected disbelief in your facial expressions. Perhaps I'm beginning to like you. Sharing emotions with someone is a precious experience. Yet now you're asking me if I plot against you. I have never had any plans, nor do I have any will to harm you. So whatever you choose, you're going to see that Angel is lying. So now we're just going to switch around the Eagle equipment. So Haru can now equip an Aleph suit. But they're not level 5, so they're still gonna go with Fav. Yep, we need level 5. So what do we need? Temperance 3, but hypocrisy is still okay. But I need to give the hypocrisy to Christopher. Except Christopher doesn't have enough prudence for it. So Temperance 3? Again, it's weak. So our best hope is maybe again Harvest. That's okay. She's got Prudence 3 already. I don't think hers gonna have any problem with that anyway. Adam is going to be working on Prudence 5. Holy crap. It's going to work on the child. So I think that's still okay. Christopher's going to be working on the baby. And this. Okay. Let's see if someone dies. I'm just going to send probably Victor over. We're not going to do anything yet. Let's just send Victor over to see if they die. Oh, they take white damage, black damage. Oh, so you can't cancel it. Right, let's try someone with a stronger armor. Let's try Haru. What I might do is just send Haru over and finish it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Okay, the subject prayed for the duration of 20 seconds or less. They died. And let's just read from the start. A meshing of flesh and scrap metal. It's a flesh idol. Flesh idol's effect can manifest through prayer. The one who prays will receive damage of a random type at regular intervals. It is speculated to be a religious artifact found in the flooded district. In the past, some people sought prayers through religion. When an employee offers up a prayer, the flesh begins to move, as if receiving the oration. Alright, let's let Haru heal a bit, and let's let Haru use it. So last time we had 40 seconds. Two. 3. Subject prayed for a duration between 21 and 45 seconds. During this time frame, all employees other than the subject recovered HP. The supplicant will suffer various ordeals in a manner like being put through a trial. Meanwhile, all those around them will recover their ills and woes just as if they are being blessed with redemption. Okay. Sure. I'll just do this because we're going to retry the day anyway. So 45 seconds is not bad. So this is 10 seconds. 20 seconds. 30 seconds. 40 seconds. Alright, let's end that. Okay. The prayer shall inevitably end with the eternal despair of its worshipper. Experiment 3. Subject prayed for duration between 46 and 90 seconds. The results were similar to Experiment 2, but SB was also recovered. So 90 seconds is the maximum, I think. Then after that, they're gonna die. Like Haru. Just like Victor. Alright. Okay, 0. Just 1 second. I'll just send someone over there. 2, 3. Okay. 4. 5. Alright, they're already recovering SP. The subject prayed for duration longer than 90 seconds. They died, and the clip-off counters of all abnormalities dropped to 0. Alright, that's interesting. So what we can do is send Haru over, do 90 seconds, and do that for 3 times. So people don't need to watch that on the VOD. So what I'll do is I'll just fast forward that. Alright, back to what we were doing, and finally got full flesh idol. Inside is going to be Haru's work. This, hopefully Christopher can do this. And this would be Adam. Even fast forward this if I really wanted to. Okay, I mean Christmas is nice for the white, but really don't need it. Really don't need the unlocks right now. Wait, if I'm being honest. So Christopher, yep. I need to move Christopher over there. It shortens the time. Adam. I mean, there's a chance you can get unlucky here, but for example, that looks like a normal to me. Nope. Still got lucky with good. Punching Bird is going to escape. That's kind of expected. And that's if on cue. that was just 2, right? I'm going to send some backup over to the control team. More stuff from Haru. So what's the last for Child of the Galaxy? So how many does Adam need? No, Adam doesn't need a lot. Actually, Adam's already at the breakpoint. Hopefully I can get Christopher to get the Air Pro, just like Haru has. We can just unlock this so we can read something at the end of this episode. Let's also unlock that. Oh yeah, Christopher got the headset, the Air Pro. The gift is also bugging out. Okay, let's just trigger that. I mean, it's not like Dawn is hard. Dawn of Violence. Oh, that can be a problem though. Melted. For this guy. All right. I mean, Violet Noon, he can't even handle Violet Noon. Violet Noon is... I wouldn't say it's a joke, but... it's not a problem for us at this point. Mm-hmm. I was surprised. Punishing Bird usually doesn't trigger the trumpet, but since we already had some people dying, that was counted. So the trumpet is only counted when people die. So when a single Tet level abnormality escapes, it shouldn't be enough to trigger the trumpet. But in that case, since we had a couple of clerics die, it caused that to happen. I don't think I don't want to bother with Violet Noon. But in case we misclick, might as well just move people to the right place. Let's just wrap this up. I mean, Flesh Idol is okay in certain situations, but I really don't see a need for it. Unless you got a situation like Censored, you need to heal someone in the facility remotely. Right, Haru's now level 5. Just fun for the entire family. Adam is still level 4, but as expected, Fortitude was higher. Temperance isn't high though, compared to Christopher's 41. There's still 3. Difference of 3. I think we can just tolerate that. Ooh. This is for the next one, but we're still not going to be opening it. We'll just completely expand the training team. But sure. TO627. This is a recording of the day we must never forget. A rodent. Yeah. It's part of the script about having a rat. Okay, so I think I'll just finish today. I'll just wrap up today, then we can proceed with... These guys already have decent growth rates, so I might start farming them, but at the moment I just rather max out these 3 people. Justice can wait. We will be able to find a good Justice farmer later. Worst case, I can just send them over to the child and beat up the child. So I guess this would be Chloe first. Okay. This would be the final day before I end this episode. Prudence 5, Temperance 4, so I think Haru doesn't need to work yet. I can start training other people. Maybe Chloe? Chloe is still 2, so they won't be able to wear that. What's the suit? Hypocrisy requires Prudence 3, so who has Prudence 3? London. London has Prudence 3. Maki has also Prudence 3. Right, I'll just let Quinn do it, so I can max out the control team before we can start maxing out the training team, then the info team. Haru doesn't need anything because she already has a maxed out thing. Let's go with Sound of the Star heals, right? So, oh, we don't have Temperance 5 yet. That can be fixed later. Oh well, let's just go with that. As for the weapon, the pale weapon's still good this early, so I'm not going to change that. Quinn's going to be farming the child. Right. So what I'm going to do for today, Quinn is going to be farming the child, Adam is going to be farming the nameless fetus, and Christopher is going to farm Prudence. So they're going to be trading. Trading armor. Wear that. Adam is going to wear something that is good against red. Means harvest. Okay, so I think that's it. Rika's not going to do anything. Quinn. Right, Quinn. Go here. Chloe, I can just let Chloe farm the bird. So next turn they can finally work on they can finally work on the child. So Burb, I think I need to work on it twice. Right, attachment work. No, I can't think instinct work should be okay. For ooh. I think I miscalculated. If I'm going to use a Child of the Galaxy, I need something that's good against white. So hypocrisy isn't good. We need something good against black. Out of all these, okay, we got Solemn Lament. Doesn't have justice for it. Letitia also doesn't have it. Temperance 3 is also required, so I can't use that yet. Might be able to use it later. Temperance 3. Right, looks like we have no choice but to use a Fragment of the Galaxy, huh? London. I think London can wear the Hypocrisy suit. Alright. Let's just do it. When Super Adam. That was still good. Not so sure about Quinn though. So I need to send Chloe 3 times. That's number 2. Adam. And Whisper. So that's 2. Plus needs more attachment. But we could need a bit more attachment. I don't think they're gonna die with... One's gonna die with 1 sin. Right, Illness Fetus. Heal up. Adam. And it's great being able to do this without worrying about the train, worrying about worrying about the parasite tree. So we've done 2 for the child. Instinct, Quinn, instinct. I think just 1 more? No, we're going to need a lot more. You'll need a lot more for that to work. I'm gonna go with at least 4 times. I'll go with 3. So that's already 3rd time. There's where Naga has the hat. Still doesn't have the ear pro though. Adam does not have the ear pro. The ear pro might remove the face though. No, today's expression is an eye. It's not going to remove it. Then we're going to trigger this with a final instinct. Final instinct from Quinn. Then we're going to go all in on attachment work afterwards. Perfect. Good. Ebony and Ivory doing lots of damage. That's a perfect food. Christopher and Adam. Now you can form attachment work for the child. Yes. And we got the Ear Pro. -2, but and a higher white defense. Christopher. I don't think I need to go afternoon. Really no need for me to go past that. But sure. Flesh Idol. This doesn't escape. I don't want to touch the mirror of adjustment anymore. Well, it's not bad. Flash idle, I can just send someone over. It's no problem. We can calculate 30 seconds. Or not. I'll just send Haru because Haru can take the damage. I can just send someone a rando unleveled person over there. So we got here. That's 10 seconds. That should be 20 seconds. Right, people are getting healed, so can end that. Red Noon is a joke. But I really don't want to waste a lot of time on this day. Yeah, at this point, Noon, really a joke. Especially with our weapons. So I'm just not going to bother with it. I'll let Quinn farm a couple more times. Probably just one more. Alright, I'll just let him farm twice. Hopefully Quinn's gonna get the bonus. It's just 8%, but still. It's a huge bonus. It's a huge gift. Oh, still no bonus. And just one more and we're gonna end the day. Still no? Huh. Alright. Well, can't really help that. Okay, we now have more people. More level 5. Persever, Adam. Quinn is now level 3. Temperance is not strong enough for... I don't think that's good enough for the baby. I might just spend one day to do that. Right, let's proceed to the next day. And before we end the day, we are going to deal with the memory repository thing. Yep, already knew that. And now we're gonna expand to the safety team. Hello, Netsa. And let's max out. We can change everything. And I'll send this over. Right, let's just double check the whole rewind to memory repository. This works. Alright, that works. So let's change everything. Oh, that was wrong. Alright, let's retry the day. We can't use retry to memory or return to memory repository when our people are armed. Mainly because they will lose their ego. So what I can do is I can remove their ego. Training team. I think this should be enough. Alright, let's go for 8. Eight sacrificial people. Now let's just look at that. Alright, we can look at it before we do our mass suicide. This abnormality is a phenomenon with no visible form. It was discovered when employees began to exhibit shared symptoms when entering a specific area of the facility. They all suffered hallucinations of a specific nature, and their mental corruption increased. This. 12, so that's a tet. Alright, Blastus is gonna die. Alright, Velasquez is dead. London. Where's London? What? Did I drag everyone out here? Right, London. It spans the audio so it's stereo sound. Let's abuse the time tracks. Alright, just one more. Alright. It's rewind time. That should save the ego. And yeah, we are saved and we finally completed this. Now, to wrap things up before we proceed to the next, well, we wrap up this episode. So let's look at our new weapons. Nameless Fetus, Syrinx. What cry could be more powerful than one spurred by primal instincts? As if everything else were hollow and pointless, the wailing numbs even the brain, making it impossible to think. Our galaxy and wait, Christmas. Alright, let's go for Christmas. Dispatched with heavy leather of unknown origin. The colorful leather pieces remind one of a festive holiday that is now long forgotten. The stitches are carefully woven, but for whom and for what exactly is unclear. It's not elegant, but you can feel the devotion of its creator. What is truly under the leather is classified, and that secrecy only makes the weapon all the more powerful. No, there's no prerequisites, that's why it's not. It's okay, but the lack of prerequisites is the best part. Our galaxy, strong, black, and normal speed. The pebble dropped into your hand sparkles, sways, tickles, and eventually becomes the universe. There's the universe inside a pebble. When the child cries, the stars in the galaxy light the void. In your universe, am I to be found? As for the suits, Christmas. The colorful leather pieces remind one of a festive holiday that is now long forgotten. The origin of the material cannot be disclosed to unauthorized personnel. Does it still keep the dream of being a nice kid deserving gifts? The wielder may feel an urge to give out gifts to random people. So both Christmas are made out of flesh of something. What cry could be more powerful than one spurred by primal instinct? As if everything else are all pointless, the wailing numbs even the brain, making it impossible to think. And finally, our galaxy. Ooh, increase the amount of healing from token of friendship. So we can equip someone with it and just let them jump inside. The only problem is it's weak against black damage. So that's kind of a risk. As long as they survive the first work, it's going to be... Anyway, increase the amount of healing from the token friendship. The pebble dropped into your hand, sparkles, sways, tickles, and eventually becomes the universe. Right, we already read the rest of this. And I guess that's that. I don't really need to save it. I already saved the whole thing. So, I guess that's it for this episode. And just for safety's sake, I am just going to create one more person. Let's try Orga. 1 and 5. 229, 142, and 206. 612. Does that look like Orga to you? You recall Orga? Right? Might as well our Orga. And let's just begin so we can save. And that's it for this episode. Again, VODs are in YouTube. And if you want to see me stream this and record this, I am also on Twitch. Just enable notifications so you can learn if I go online. Anyway, that's it for this episode. See you in the next episode.